$600 million. That's what it costs to own a private Boeing 747 complete with a cinema, garage, and more luxury than most five-star hotels. We're exploring every jaw-dropping detail. Let's dive in. Performance and range. The Boeing 747 wasn't designed as a business jet. It was built to move 400 passengers across oceans. But when converted for private use, those commercial capabilities translate into unprecedented range and versatility that no purpose-built business jet can match. Powered by 4 General Electric CF6-80C2 engines, each delivering 62,000 pounds of thrust, this aircraft generates 248,000 pounds of total thrust. These proven power plants have logged millions of flight hours across the global 747 fleet, refined over decades of commercial service. The redundancy of 4 engines adds a layer of safety and reliability that twin-engine business jets simply cannot offer. With a maximum cruise speed of Mach 0.85 or approximately 567 miles per hour, the 747 isn't the fastest private jet in the sky. But speed isn't the point. This aircraft is about capability, capacity, and comfort. You're covering ground at commercial airliner speeds while enjoying more space than any business jet ever built. Where this aircraft truly dominates is range. Approximately 8,000 nautical miles at optimal cruise speed with a typical private configuration. That connects virtually any 2 cities on the planet non-stop. New York to Hong Kong, Los Angeles to Dubai, London to Singapore, all without refueling. The aircraft carries roughly 63,000 gallons of fuel, and despite its size, modern engine technology makes it surprisingly efficient for moving this much mass this far. The 747 reaches its initial cruise altitude of 41,000 feet in approximately 20 minutes, climbing steadily past weather and commercial traffic. It's certified to fly as high as 45,000 feet, though most private operations cruise lower for passenger comfort. The aircraft's sophisticated autopilot and flight management systems handle the climb automatically, reducing pilot workload. Despite weighing over 400,000 pounds at maximum takeoff weight, the 747 operates from runways as short as 10,000 feet when lightly loaded. That's longer than most business jets require, but it still opens access to major international airports worldwide. What does this capability mean in practice? It means flying your entire extended family, staff, and security detail to any destination on Earth without connecting flights, without fuel stops, and without the cramped quarters of even the largest business jets. This isn't just a private jet, it's a flying estate. But those performance numbers only tell half the story. Wait until you see what passengers experience inside this flying palace. Exterior design. The Boeing 747's exterior is unmistakable. That distinctive hump housing the upper deck has defined aviation for over 50 years. The aircraft stretches 231 feet from nose to tail, with a wingspan of 211 feet. On the ramp, it dwarfs every business jet ever built, commanding attention simply through its massive presence. The elegant swept wings aren't just beautiful, they're optimized for efficiency at high altitudes and long ranges. The distinctive nose gear that kneels for cargo loading has been retained in some conversions, allowing vehicles to be driven directly into the aircraft through the nose cargo door. The 4 engine nacelles create a powerful profile that announces this jet's capabilities before it ever leaves the ground. Most private 747s feature custom paint schemes ranging from understated elegance to bold statements. Some owners incorporate gold trim, national colors, or personal branding. The livery often costs over $1 million alone, applied by specialized teams over several weeks. This isn't just an aircraft. It's a flying billboard, announcing its owner's status on every continent. Cabin. Step aboard, and you enter a world unlike any business jet. The cabin stretches over 4,500 square feet across 2 levels. That's larger than most luxury apartments in Manhattan. The main deck typically divides into multiple living areas, while the upper deck houses private suites and crew quarters. The signature feature setting this aircraft apart is the full-size cinema, not a media room with recliners, an actual movie theater complete with cinema-grade projection, surround sound, tiered seating for up to 20 guests, and a concession area. Some configurations include a stage for live performances. This is where the $600 million price tag starts making sense. Then there's the garage, an actual garage built into the forward cargo hold, accessible via the nose cargo door. Owners have loaded motorcycles, luxury cars, even jet skis. One configuration reportedly accommodates 2 Rolls-Royce sedans. It transforms the aircraft from mere transportation into a complete mobile lifestyle. The Master Suite rivals 5-star hotel suites with a king-size bed, full bathroom featuring a shower, and private office space. Guest staterooms offer queen beds and ensuite bathrooms. Conference rooms seat 20 for meetings at 41,000 feet. Full galleys rival restaurant kitchens, staffed by professional chefs preparing fresh meals throughout the flight. And the operating costs? Let's just say you'll need deep pockets. We'll break down the real numbers in a moment. Cockpit. The 747 cockpit represents decades of Boeing engineering evolution. Modern private conversions typically feature the latest glass cockpit technology with large LCD displays, advanced flight management systems, and head-up displays for enhanced situational awareness. The flight deck accommodates 3 crew members, 2 pilots, and a flight engineer, though newer variants eliminate the flight engineer position through automation. What sets this cockpit apart is the sheer capability it manages. The systems monitor 4 engines, multiple hydraulic systems, complex fuel management across multiple tanks, and flight controls for an aircraft weighing 400,000 pounds. Modern avionics integrate weather radar, terrain awareness, traffic collision avoidance, and satellite communication systems that keep the aircraft connected worldwide. The autopilot can handle everything from takeoff to landing when needed, though regulations require pilots at the controls. For long intercontinental flights, crews often include relief pilots, rotating through rest areas to ensure fresh crew members throughout the journey. This isn't owner-pilot territory. You need professional crews with specific 747 type ratings. Costs. The Boeing 747 itself costs approximately $150 to $200 million when purchased new from Boeing, though most private conversions start with used airframes acquired for $30 to $60 million. The conversion process, transforming a commercial airliner into a private palace, costs anywhere from $300 to $500 million. By the time customization completes, total investment reaches $500 to $600 million or more. Annual fixed costs run approximately $12 to $15 million. This includes a full-time crew of at least 6 people, 2 or 3 pilots, flight engineers, cabin crew, and maintenance staff, costing roughly $2 million annually with salaries, benefits, and training. Insurance alone runs $1 to $2 million per year for an aircraft this valuable. Hangar fees at major airports cost $300,000 to $600,000 annually. You need specialized facilities to house a 231-foot aircraft. Maintenance programs add another $3 to $4 million per year, covering scheduled inspections, engine reserves, and component overhauls. Variable costs add approximately $25,000 to $30,000 per flight hour. Fuel represents the largest variable expense, with the aircraft burning approximately 3,500 gallons per hour at current prices. That's roughly $14,000 per hour just for fuel. Maintenance reserves based on manufacturer programs add another $10,000 per hour. All in, expect total operating costs between $15 and $20 million annually, assuming 250 to 300 flight hours per year. This positions the 747 in a category all its own. There simply is no comparison in private aviation. This is an aircraft for heads of state, royal families, and billionaires for whom the ultimate expression of power and luxury justifies costs that exceed most business jets. Click here to watch our video on the top 4 private jets under $400 million. Thanks for watching.